Yeah, welcome back to Random TV Reviews. I'm your girl, Lynette.
I'm your boy, Stanley.
Only God can judge me. And I think he's quite impressed. Don't sin for me. Unless something. I twirl for you. I don't care.
You screwed it up this time.
Where? But,
yeah.
This one is called Duking It Out.
It only kind of fit the last scene.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I think this was a filler episode. It's too early for that for me. But we finished out this last scene from the last episode where they still going back and forth about you living in the ditch. Blah, 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 blah. They finished that up. And then Peter comes in and him and Cynthia are having a conversation, which kind of confused me because Peter and Cynthia, their divide was the beginning of everything.
Yeah.
Then when everything jumps off, Cynthia's like, well, what the heck going on? Why they all down your throat? And I'm like,
yeah.
What happened over at the house, boo-boo? That's why. So he's over there talking to Mallory, talking about something. They all down my throat wanting to ask me questions. When I give her a hug, she talking about some, you been hanging out. What if I was out 2:30 in the morning? That's my business. And just because I had a table, I would do. I said, wait a minute, Peter. Wait a minute.
Don't choke.
and what's her name? Milo, like Nene said, was like, what is Peter doing over there? Because we're about to jump him with all these 5-inch heels up in him. It was a pointless scene to me. What you think?
It was. Yeah,
he wasn't even watching it, y'all. He was.
I was watching. I was.
He was on Instagram posting pictures of his patty pie, Patty LaBelle pie. That's what he was doing. After he talked me into reviewing this show.
I was watching. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if Peter cheated or not, but my grandma used to say if you out past midnight, only thing open is legs.
All right. At 7-Eleven.
Oops. Roll camera. So Kenya goes to meet up with Kim Fields, and I couldn't figure out. At first, I thought she was at like a apartment leasing place. That's what it looked like to me. So I was like, where is she? But then she meets up with Kim Fields, and she's talking to Kim Fields about, we haven't worked together in so long since we worked together on Tyler Perry. And I was like, did she work with Pop? I don't remember that.
So Kim Fields was like, yeah, I was directing and stuff for Tyler Perry, which I believe her. Yeah. And I was like, but we never saw any roll camera of Kenya working on any set of Tyler Perry. So I need to look into that.
She worked way backstage.
Yeah, so y'all let me know, because I don't
remember. Unless it was like when Tyler first got started, when you didn't really know nobody. I ain't seen Kenya.
Yeah, and with Kenya being such a pretty girl, of course I would think she would be out in the front of something with Tyler Perry, but that's not always true, but I would like to know that. So she's talking to Kim Fields about, how about taking a look at Life Twirls On? I swear to God, there was like 20 minutes of crickets.
Yeah,
because Kim Fields was like,
and I seen the thoughts of here saying, I do not want to work with this drama queen.
Oh, I don't want to even take something that says Life Twirls On. We're talking about Kim Fields here. Yeah. This is a whole different caliber of art. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is a whole nother caliber of work. And I'm looking like, Kim Fields, Life Twirls On. Kim Fields, Life Twirls On.
Don't even go together.
And Kim Fields was saying that in her head. The bouncy ball was going by, but she just couldn't say it. So I don't know. So then we get this scene with Cynthia. I saw a Bailey Agency doll on the shelf.
Yeah, that was weird.
That looked like a voodoo doll. Anybody else saw that?
That was a black Annabelle doll.
It was weird to me. If I went in her closet and I saw that doll, I'm exiting stage left.
Because I would think Annabelle. Yeah, I go and I fall down, and you look underneath the door, and Annabelle's underneath the door. I saw that part.
So she's talking to her business partner about, Peter and everything that happened the night before at the Eyeglass Sunshade launch or whatever. And how, everything didn't go off without a hitch. Matter of fact, Peter gone again back to North Carolina. And I don't know when I'm going to talk to him again. Wait. Y'all phones don't work? I know Verizon works in North Carolina.
Indeed so.
Your FaceTime don't work. Your Facebook Messenger don't work. Your Instagram DM don't work. What you mean when you don't know when the next time you gonna talk to your husband? When does that work? We can be in different states and countries and we talk.
So we don't know freaking Google. What's that Google thing we do? Hangout, Google Hangout. We done Google Hangout when we're in different cities.
Yeah, so I'm like, I hope this is for TV, but I'm kind of confused. I'm gonna go off the riff a little bit. I just saw David Turturro do Cynthia and Leon's daughter's 16th birthday party, and I didn't see Peter. Are they together? I'm not saying that because they co-parent together well, all of them, but I didn't see him at the party. So I don't know.
Every time I see Leon, I think of 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah. So we get this scene where Portia's talking to her business partners, her team and stuff about this lingerie line that she's trying to launch.
She's trying to do too much.
I think it's where I don't ever try to knock someone's business hustle, especially not a black person, but it seems to kind of get so taboo. You know what I mean? Everybody has a hairline. Everybody has a lingerie line. Everybody has a swimsuit line. Everybody's making organic hair products. And I'm like, why do we keep reinventing the wheel? Everybody come together and make something very powerful. And everybody gets a piece of the pie. Because at some point, you got to buy from us.
Yeah.
So she's doing this lingerie line, just went way off. And this chick said, I want to be the next Jessica Simpson or Jessica Biel.
Jessica. They always hound in on her. I'm not going to call her stupid, but it's just remarks.
She's so green. I like her, though.
Yeah, I like her. The remarks. She like me sometimes say stuff before you think about it.
And then you be like, what? Did I?
Like, can I grab those words back, please?
And she said, oh, no, Jessica Alba. And I'm like, the whole room was looking at her like, we at this again. And I'm so mad at editing because y'all make this girl look so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like I know everybody else.
Cut that out.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes like that on camera. And y'all cut their stuff out.
Yeah, but you'll never cut her
stuff out. Or are they just leaving us with a little bit of it?
Maybe she might have said more.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So the guy's name is Johnny, the only guy that's in the room. And he was talking about, he's the creative director. He was saying, we got to go on that fine line of classy and trashy because here in Atlanta, you got people that's built like this. And then we got people that's built like
you.
Like you. Right in that borderline of trashy and classy. I said,
he done shot shade at Portia in a nice way, and she still didn't catch it.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I thought I was... It's like, wow.
So in the midst of her talking about this lingerie line, she's talking about her love life, and none of them are trying to hear it because evidently, what we don't know, that they know that whenever she's in love, business is like secondary, and they can't get any focus out of her. So there's like, no, there's no time for love. This child, I'm not gonna call her a fool, said, I will have a sip and see for Duke. A sip and see, y'all. Sip and see.
Sip and see what?
Sip and see that the Lord is good. I mean, you have sip and sees for kids. I've never heard of a sip and see for an adult. I have to Google this for real because I was like, didn't Phaedra have that for the babies?
But only Portia. We talking about Portia now.
I know it.
Yeah, we talking about. We love you, Portia, but Lord, they should have picked a different name. Just call it, turn up party. Turn up party. That's all I had to say. Turn up party.
So Phaedra and Cynthia, they meet up at this tea shop. They're trying to kind of resolve issues or whatever. They're taking it one step at a time. I can appreciate it. It was really nothing to see there. Sheree comes into Candy's boutique to buy some clothes for her daughter. Her daughter, you forget how much time has passed.
Yeah, she done grown up.
She's a beautiful girl. And Sheree looked really nice. And Sheree got a big old butt now. Where did that come from?
Where that butt come from?
I said, good Lord.
Yeah.
Eating that monkey bread.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did that come from?
Eating that Atlanta
collard greens and
that Gladys Knight
turkey wings,
collard greens, spring rolls,
fried chicken. And...
Yeah. So Sheree looked good too. Her bun was driving me crazy because it kept going like this over on this side, and I was like, that bun is driving me crazy. But she looked good, and she was asking Candy about, is Kenya always like that? What's wrong with her? And Candy was like, well, you know, she rubs people the wrong way, you know. But it is what it is. Sheree in so many words was like, I'm not the one, ain't never been the one. I'm from season 1. Raw. Who gonna check me, boo? That's pretty much how she said it. And there really wasn't too much else to say about that. They started talking about the whole Nene and, Phaedra confiding in Nene. And Sheree was like, after all of that, I don't even know where that came from.
I can't say I wish Nene was in this
scene to kind of defend herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like when people talk about people and they can't say anything.
Yeah.
So, Kim feels having this, I don't know what she was doing. She said when she got pregnant, she had some complications. She built a maternity line, so I guess she's trying to do the photo shoot for that. But we got to see her family. Her family is really, really cute. All boys in the household. She's the only female. Her little boy is running around
with a big jug of Horizon milk.
That high milk, Horizon milk. That's some good milk, though. And she's trying to do a little video shoot or promo shoot or whatever, and it's not going well because they're trying to do everything on their own. I can appreciate that she does not live her celebrity so grand. Because if anybody had the right to do it, she's the one.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't have nannies. We do this all by ourselves. And I was like, you go ahead,
wow.
Kim Fields.
Going with your bad self.
Yeah. So Candy, this scene right here reminded me so much of Kim Kimble. Because Candy starts naming off all the stuff that she needs to get done and all the things that she's doing, opening a restaurant and stuff.
Yeah.
And your team doesn't know. Kim Kimble does that. I hope it's for TV. But how is it that you do all of this and your team doesn't know? It's their job to know. It's their responsibility to carry this out. Why don't they know? So that reminded me of that. And it was like, do you realize you're pregnant?
Yeah.
That's a whole kid. Not a half a kid, whole kid. The dynamic is really going to change here.
Yeah.
So they started saying they had to plan the baby shower or whatever. And Ty said, who you going to invite? He was like, is Phaedra coming? Ty said,
make
sure she bring my money when she come. I said, Ty.
That's some black stuff for you right there.
Yeah, because I would have said something like that too. But like, make
that's
sure.
Some black stuff.
Look, if she going to bring a gift, tell her bring my goddamn money.
I think everybody got a cousin, a friend, or somebody that owe them some money. And every time you come around them, you checking out what they got on. If they got a new car, a new ring, a new watch, the first thing you saying, that's my money right there.
And most time it is.
So
then we get the scene where we finally had to sip and see for Duke. Everybody getting glammed up. I mean, they really getting glammed up. Like President Obama and Michelle, First Lady Michelle is coming over.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting.
I'm gonna say something about that in a minute, but keep on rolling.
Grandma came in the set, y'all. Some point in time, Lauren goes in the bathroom and she's on the floor. I thought she had passed out.
Yeah.
But come to find out she's pregnant. Did y'all sense a little jealousy on Portia's part? She's like, I thought I would be first.
Yeah.
Portia, you don't need no babies. Yeah. You need to stick with that puppy. We
for sure.
We can't do this.
Yeah, because you're going to need grandma and them help you out if you have a baby.
So, Lauren says, I'm 13 weeks. Portia said, how much is,
because I can't add. It's like,
I can't add.
Like y'all did it to her again. Why did you cut that out?
Portia. So we finally get people coming into this sip and see party. She got cheerleaders. She got his number on her shirt. Both of their last name is Williams. Okay. And nobody's feeling this thing.
Nobody.
Everybody talking. This before Duke even get there.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, I don't know. He's 24. And then the guy, what's the name again? What's his name?
I can't remember his name.
Johnny said, you know, most 24-year-olds are open to stuff. Yeah, he's open to porn stars and transsexuals.
And they showed a screenshot of him on the picture with this tranny.
And then they was like, Candace said, yeah, you better Google it. I said, well, darn.
Like, what?
So Duke finally shows up in the spot, you know, got the cheerleaders and da-da-da-da-da. He looked mortified.
Yeah. He was like a deer in headlight. Like, what in the heck is going on?
And he's
here?
so young acting. You know, it's one thing to be young, but it's a whole nother thing to act young in an environment where you need to be mature at that moment. And he just acts so... Nice meeting you.
That was because he won't be there.
Why him and his boy goes off to the side after they've been grilled by everybody and shaded by everybody? He trying to figure out a way to get up out of there. And the friend was like, you gotta stay.
He said, this is over the top. This is too much.
This is too much.
This is over the top. And I was trying to figure out this. That you throwing a sip and see for your boyfriend. And you got all these girls running around in this booty stuff.
And then you pointed out something too I didn't even notice. There were no guys there.
Yeah, it was maybe about 3-4 guys there. And the rest of the girls, not everybody, but they had a lot of booty shorts going around there.
Yeah. So then this crazy Portia, you gotta love her. She gives this speech and she names him her trophy man.
Her trophy man. He was sweating. If he could have if he could have exited through the flow, homeboy would have been gone.
I can't. Poor dude. Because I don't even think they're together no more. Matter of fact. And she even admitted on this was like 2 months in the relationship.
Yeah, 2 months and you doing all of this. You just like...
And they don't even live in the same place. So how well do you know him for 2 months?
Yeah. And he getting ready to go away.
Again. So then Phaedra goes to see Candy. And I'm so glad they finally had this.
Yeah, this is awesome. I think, yeah.
Well, it's not really, because in real life, they're not really cool. So Candy starts telling Phaedra how she felt. You know, Candy, she can cry on cue, boy. And, you know, she's emotional now. She's pregnant, so that happens. And, you know, she's pretty much telling her, you know, I thought we were cool. I'm the one that always reached out to you. I invited you places, blah, 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 blah. When I talked to you, you always was like, I'm good. You know, da, da, da. And I can feel where Candy's coming from on that, because I'm that kind of person. If you tell me you cool, I'm not going to pry.
Yeah.
You need to tell me when something's wrong, because I'm the kind of person that if I don't sense it, I'm just going to be like, okay, you cool. Or I know you ain't cooling, but you want somebody else to fill in that gap. So I can feel Candy on that. What she was like, so every time we talk, you act like you were cool. I invite you places, you come on out, but you never invited me nowhere. You never called me, da-da-da-da. Then this is when it just went crazy for both of us.
It went left.
Phaedra said, well, you want to know when it went terribly wrong for me? When I'm walking through the grocery store and someone asked me about buying Apollo stuff that's housed at your house.
It's like, what? What?
Phaedra, you talking about something that happened after the breakdown.
Yeah.
This ain't had nothing to do with the breakdown.
Yeah.
So Candy was like, what did that have to do with anything? And she's pretty much like, y'all taking sides, y'all got his stuff over there.
Yeah.
They were questioning me about his possessions.
Said the feds came to my house asking about that stuff. Feds ain't asking about no motorcycle, no 4-wheel. I can't. Nah.
I really didn't get that. It was almost like she was trying to backpedal.
Yeah.
But she didn't go in reverse far enough.
Yeah, she was.
Because it didn't make sense.
Yeah, she was grabbing for straws on that part.
Yeah. I'm like, what in the world?
But people do that when you speak truth to them. They try to find something to defend themselves.
Yeah.
Versus saying, yeah, I was wrong. I'm going to bring up something real petty.
Yeah, so then she started talking about, you know, I have kids in private school. I, going to Kentucky to spend money to see Apollo is not a priority. And Candy was like, but you always the one talking about some money ain't an object, what she do. And She was like, yeah, money is an object. When I got all these responsibilities, it's all on me now.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm paying my husband all my husband legal bills.
Candy said, I don't
I
care.
don't care. I was like,
I said, Candy, you shouldn't have said that.
yeah. I was like, what?
I said that was a little hard.
That was a pregnancy hormones talking right there.
We'll let that go for that, boy.
Yeah,
because
that ain't in her character. Yeah.
So then she said, well, I'm gonna tell you this. She was like, you and Todd got a breakdown. I ain't got nothing to do with it, which I like how she put it.
Mm-hmm.
You and Todd got this $8,000. She was like, it's not 8, it's 5. And it never made it to production. She was like, tomatoes, 8 or 5. You owe my husband some money, so y'all need to clear that up.
But then she said she had already paid him $30,000.
Yeah, but
wow,
whatever it is, I mean,
it's the contract.
It's the contract.
Yeah.
Not unless the contract, that amount was, post-production.
Mm-hmm.
Then that could be where the divide is. But I think if that was the case, Phaedra would have said that.
Was that the Badonkabonk booty video?
It was that workout video.
Yeah.
So, she tells her, you need to go talk to Todd. The whole time they talking, right? Don Juan, like Justin J said, pooched his tail on up in there and heard it, and he backed on out of there. But y'all, did y'all notice that big corn on Phaedra's foot? I have an HD TV, so everything was like pow.
I thought it was her toe.
No, that was a corn.
But you said it was a corn, so
And everybody's makeup was like really yellow tonight. But Don Juan was reading the heck out of Phaedra, and I couldn't remember if he liked Phaedra or not, but evidently he don't.
He don't.
And he was like, she gets an Emmy for that right there.
For that performance in that chair.
Because she cried on cue. I don't believe nothing she said. Was she there for you? Does she know what's going on with you? Da, 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 da. And Candace was like, she can't be there for me right now because we don't talk like that. She don't really know nothing right now. Don Juan was like, that's the point I'm talking about. Da, 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 da. And that was basically it, y'all. So it was a filler episode. I didn't get too much out of it. Poe Kenya trying to get Kim Fields to go out to the nightlife. And Kim Fields like, I ain't about that life.
Yeah, I'm too old for that.
She's like, I'm a family girl. I'm a faith-driven girl. She don't drink. Da, da, da. So I hate when people try to make it like you a square because you don't drink. Me and Stanley don't drink, but I promise you we're like the life of every place we go to.
Yeah, we try to be anyway.
Yeah, so I'm like, don't do that to her just because she don't drink. Come on here.
Yeah.
But that was it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. We'll see y'all on Tuesday.
Yeah, we want to throw this plug in here too. I'm not sure if y'all tried Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
But we did a review over on our channel, and we're going to put the link in there so you can check the review to find out how we liked it, the pie. I ain't going to tell you now. I want you to go watch the video.
All right, straight from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South.
2 up.
2 down. Holla.